What's up everyone, and welcome to another video. In today's video, I want to test my fitness levels. Let's go. As many of you know, I have two main fitness goals, one of which is to run an Ironman, a full distance Ironman triathlon, and the other is to lift a 1, 2, 3, 4, and more on the lift to come later in the video. But first for the triathlon, the way I'm going to test it at this point in the game is to do a modified sprint distance triathlon. Now a sprint distance triathlon normally has a half-mile swim incorporated with it, but I don't have a place where I can swim right now, so I found on the Ironman Instagram a way you can do a dry sprint distance triathlon. So it involves a 1 mile run, then a 12.5 mile bike ride, and then a 3.2 mile or 5K run at the end. So I'm gonna warm up, I'm gonna go and do that triathlon, and then we'll move on to the strength portion of today's test. The transition between sports and the triathlon, of course, won't be as quick as I would like them to be because I have to run my bike up between sets up on the 3rd floor of our apartment. But I'm still gonna have a little grace with that, and really I'm more focused on the speed that I can get each sport done more than I am the transitions at this point. I'm also wanting to weigh myself to see where I am right now and see, hopefully, if I'm gaining weight next time I do this test. 161. First mile is done, our swim is done, and ran that first mile in just over 7 minutes, so really proud of that one. Now we're about to hop on the bike for a 12.5 mile bike ride. Bike ride is done, got it in just under 52 minutes, and now it's time for our 5K run. Third leg of the dry triathlon is done. I'm gonna rest for a second, grab a snack, and then we'll go over the results of the test. So, first triathlon test, I think overall was a success. The weather was beautiful outside. So the 1 mile run that I did in the beginning ended up coming to a 7:05, so that's 7:05 pace, so it's just a mile. And I'm okay with that. I think that's a lot faster than I was expecting it to be. I of course want it to be a lot faster, but for right now I'm really pleased with that. The 12.5 mile bike ride came to 51 minutes and 38 seconds, and that I definitely want to be faster. It's about a 14.5 mile an hour average. I'd like that to be much closer to 16, so that's definitely something I'm going to be working on in the future. And the 5K at the end came to a 28:16, and that's an average pace of about 8:40. So for where we are in the game, I'm really pleased with these. I'm okay with where they're at, but they're of course going to improve as we keep training. I'm thinking next month, so in October, first Saturday of October, I'm going to go ahead and do another test just like this, and hopefully we'll see those numbers start to go down. We'll be going quicker, and maybe even find a pool somewhere that we can get in, actually have a swimming leg for the triathlon. So overall, to recap, very pleased with it. Want to be faster. Who doesn't want to be faster? I'm going to hang out for a little bit, get some more to eat, and then we're going to do the strength part of this test. Update, we decided to go out to eat, taking the wife out, some fine dining at the finest establishment we enjoy, McDonald's. We'll catch up with you guys in a second. What's up guys, we're back from McDonald's. I got the 2 cheeseburger meal, so I got 2 of them, a Coke of course, and then we went ahead and did the 20 nuggets. I'm gonna try and eat them all, but we'll see how that goes. Fry, and then they actually gave us another one, so Kimmy and I are splitting that one. Plus my go-to sauce is the spicy buffalo. So we're gonna eat this. I'll let it settle for a little bit, and then we'll do our strength test. So McDonald's hack, Kimmy likes to eat her fries a little cheesy. Puts the fries on the plate. She adds, what kind of cheese is it, Kimmy?
Whatever cheese we have.
And then she puts it in the microwave for how long?
Till it's melted.
Man, that's how she eats her McDonald's fries. So dinner is done, all of the nuggets have been eaten, and now we're gonna do our lifting test. So basically the goal is to lift a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an overhead shoulder press with 1 plate, bench press with 2 plates, back squat with 3, deadlift with 4. Or the overhead press with 135, 225 for the bench press, 315 for the back squat, and then 405 for the deadlift. So we're gonna go ahead and see where we are. I'm assuming that we're not gonna be very close to all of that, but we'll go ahead and see where we're at and how far we have to go. Forgot to mention that each lift will be an attempt of 5 reps. Those are the weights that I'm wanting to hit 5 reps of. Someday, that's the goal. And I'll be doing 3 tries and see how heavy I can get after 3 tries tonight. So the lift is done, and it went about how I expected. I'm okay with where the results are right now. They're just still not where I'm wanting them to be. So the overhead shoulder press, I ended up hitting a max of 5x105. So still got about 30 pounds to add on there. That'll take a little bit, but we're on the right track. The bench press was a 5x175 at the most. I could have probably pushed through 180 maybe. I mean, if you look in the video, it's pretty shaky, but definitely liking the progress that's going on there. I ended up not trying the back squat. I was considering doing that, but just having that bench press to try and lift off of, I don't want to risk an injury or dropping it on the floor from a 3rd floor apartment. So went ahead and skipped that one. I'll have to try that one the next time that I'm in the gym. And the deadlift, I did a 2x250. And earlier in the week, if you look on Instagram, I did a 2x275. Today I was just feeling tough, and that kind of transitions into what I'm wanting to talk about next. Just this overall max training for the day. I'm definitely feeling it in my legs a lot, feeling a lot of overall fatigue. So going forward, what I'm probably gonna do is stagger the months that I'm trying a max like this. So next month, I'll probably try the triathlon sprint again, and the month after that, I'll try the lift. It was definitely a mistake to try and do both of those maxes all on the same day, but you know, we live and we learn. We're trying different things, and I'm still trying to get the hang of all of this. Overall, I'm really pleased with how I did today. I'm really pleased with the progress that I'm making just in the past week. And I'm glad to see that I'm starting to get back to where I was when I stopped training. And I'm excited to surpass where I was at my maximum. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to make it much more active, but obviously I didn't bring the GoPro along on my runs. And I tried filming with a GoPro for the first time today. So still learning things, excited, really having fun doing these. So I will see you guys in the next video, and can't wait until then. Have a good one.